What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the game show. And now, I know, it's been 6 months. And I'm sorry. I've been busy. And also, as you notice, new setup. You guys can see some of it. I'll do a setup tour maybe later in the video. But today, we're back. And 6 months ago, we left off here. We had just started Act 2. Poor Sayori. But we just lost Sayori. We had just lost Sayori. We joined the club, wrote our first poem. We were reading with Yuri, and then she took off. Don't know why. I'm kind of lying, because I will say this right now. I recorded this already, and the footage is unusable. So, sorry for any lack of interaction or really anything, because I've seen this. But I'll do my best to make it at least somewhat entertaining. But, yeah. Unfortunately, that happened. So, I know it sucks. But, we move on. We're going to finish this episode. And then, we're going to move on from this game. As much as this old game is good for horror, is old. And one day, hopefully, if there's ever a sequel, if there ever even is, I'll play it. But, from right now, we're going to finish out this game, and then we are going to move on to other things. Because I'm going to be just trying to start uploading at least at a weekly basis. I'm going to try. But, so it's going to go. Is there any specific days? Not really. Probably want to get around to it during the week. But I will try. So that we can grow, and there's more than 21 of yous. Anyway, let's get started. Alright. Let's go to Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. What the Okay, I will say that out of the 2 times I've had to re-record this so far, that has not happened. I'm not joking. That hasn't happened. I'm not joking. That hasn't happened. So, okay. Clay, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Yes? Do you think I'm stupid? What? No, I would never, ever think that. Anyway, I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort. I did put in effort. I put forth effort. Yeah. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ha! Still can't read if you guys couldn't tell. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, well, you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can run, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can speak, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I tried to rap, but it failed, and then instead of backing out and trying again, I just kept going. Confidence is key, y'all. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't? Is it sunny out there? Sorry. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in that last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her out with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, guys. Be right back. Okay, sorry about the break, or pause, or whatever, but had to check something real quick. Alright, we're back, so let's go share a poem with Monica. Hi, Clay. Hi, Monica. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yeah. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Clay. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Clay. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it'll work anyway. It worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strong. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Sorry, I looked over and I saw on the recording and you guys are not seeing half her head. It's fine. You guys don't need to see that. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Read, Clay, read. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? In this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. God dang. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem or a story. Your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Nice. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thank you for giving it. Alright, Yuri. Last but not least. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I just say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Nah. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? I don't know. You guys didn't even see the thumbs up. That was pointless. Yuri takes a breath. Oh, God. Some days. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different writing skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learn by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Can't read. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Yeah. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. No, you're good, Yuri. I can't read. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, it's just I don't read script very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hew. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Clay. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Clay. Me too. Yeah. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh! I just saw it. The music to me sounds off. I don't know why, but it does. But look, if y'all can notice, there's the picture with Sayori from 6 months ago. I swear I did not mean for it to be like this, but it has. So anyway, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Uh-oh. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Clay did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Yeah, what she said. Which I haven't yet. And Clay liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was inspired by it. Natsukili suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Clay appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Dang, okay. I maxed out the audio. Dang, okay. Natsuki, comeback time. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Clay started showing up. Oh! Dang! Okay. Yuri, come back. Make it good. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Man, I hope you guys got popcorn, because this is getting entertaining. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. I didn't expect this. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy. B-word. Edgy? Sorry, that my lifestyle is so much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Okay. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Get help. What the heck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Clay hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Clay, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Yuri! Natsuki! Yuri? The. Hi, Monica. Hey, Clay. Why don't we step outside for a bit? Okay? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Okay. You just said you weren't assertive. To me, that's pretty assertive. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the room. Oh, dude. Okay, listen, I know we were going for a burn battle, but that's taking it too far. No, Natsuki. I feel bad. And this is why we need Sayori. Yeah, because she breaks them up. She's the one that stops the fight. She quickly runs away. Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Dude, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Clay, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer with Clay. Or a little bit long. What'd she say? A little bit longer. Wow, I can't read. No wonder I'm in a literature club. I need help reading. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Clay. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But... okay. I feel bad for Natsuki. Alright, I'm wondering what happens if I write a poem for Natsuki instead of Yuri. I know I picked Yuri, but I feel bad for Natsuki. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna make one for Natsuki because I feel bad. So, what? She likes all the, like all the sweeter stuff. Hair being? Okay, that's her. Marriage. Vanilla. Hers are easy. Oh. Kitty. List. Skirt. Loud. Heart. Bunny. Fee. Hop. Charm. Bubbles. Puppy. Yeah. Later, Yuri. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Clay. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it is, it didn't make me think any less of you. Dude, don't lie to her. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Clay, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Yo. Monika mentioned she would forget this. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Told you. Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I didn't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Oh no. But what is that? What is that? Oh, what is that? What is that? My bull's sailcloth, blind sight, lifeline, and reset Patelli faultlessly offered Skleem Moralica Nide, or whatever. But what is that? Look at this. What was that? Okay, not gonna lie, that didn't happen in the first recording either. This is new. Never had that happen. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear it here, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. What did I do? Man, I showed up. I wrote a poem for you, because I felt bad. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. How dare I offend her? That is the face she is giving me. She's like, how dare I? She's looking at me like I betrayed her trust. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. Go away. No. It showed my one of my buddies is playing a game on Steam, because that's what I'm playing this on, so he got in the middle of my recording. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Ah, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Clay. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Go away, Steam. Go away. I'm happy to know my friends are playing, but I am in the middle of recording. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Uh-oh. Okay. The dog is coming downstairs. Not the one that you guys have seen on the channel. Not him. He secretly... He is no longer with us. He is with the angels. So, but we have the other dog. We're gonna take a quick break. Gus, come here. Gussie, hi, buddy. Y'all say hi to Gus. See, you can see him. Hi, Gussie. Hi, buddy. Oh, you need a Tic Tac. Your breath stinks. Anyway, Gussie, he doesn't like being on camera. Alright, Gus, I'm recording a thing. Record the thing. So you can sit here and be part of the video, or do whatever you do best. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Oop, sorry. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Okay, never mind. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already ran off into the closet. Clay, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Wait, but I wrote a poem for Natsuki. Huh? Go away, Steam. I'm aware. Good to know. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and then pulls out a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind that with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Okay. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Water pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Yes. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. God, I can't read. I start heading down the hallway. No. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing? No, I'm not doing those. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh. That's, People, if you were ever in this situation, get help. Seriously. Get help. I'm being serious. Get some help. Do what Michael Jordan did. Stop it. Get some help. What? You need help. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Clay, do you like oolong tea? I don't even know what that is. Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now, it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if it's not an expert on tea or anything? Hew. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You know, you must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Clay. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't know if I can keep up with this. I think Gus is getting ready to leave. Gus, you need... Okay, hold on, peoples. I had to get Gus in the recliner. Which is... right that away. Where you guys can't see it, but I'm pointing that way, and that's where it is. Okay. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Clay, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Most likely because of my, for those who know, you know. Your posture, right? That's it. That's what it is. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. And I sit against the wall, teacups at her sides. Yep. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last night. Each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. There's ghosts in my house. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her. Yeah. That'd be bad. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Of course not. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I used all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I'm losing it. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it from it. But as a result, her left hand is practically resting on top of my leg. Nice. I hate to be in that position. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. And I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. Oh my god. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Clay. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Clay. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Clay. What? What? Where did we go? Why are we in the dark? Did we go in the closet? What is going on? I don't know where we are. My heart won't stop pounding, Clay. I can't calm down. Then take a chill pill. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Clay? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why? What is happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. I feel uncomfortable. Save me. Somebody. Help. Help me. Somebody, please. Monica, my hero. Thank you. This is why I wrote a poem for Natsuki. You creepy. You scary. I don't like you anymore. God, please no. Oh, that was awful. It's time to share poems. Where? I'm gonna go share mine with Natsuki first. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. I wrote the poem for you. What happened? But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. I can't pick things to write for Monica. It's just you and Yuri. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It wasn't bad. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an arrogant jerk. Everyone who has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that if you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club who I respectfully won't name. I can see who you're getting at, Natsuki. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? I don't know. For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. Whatever, we're done sharing. So you can leave now. I'm scared of Yuri. I thought she was cool. She's not cool no more. I don't. Go share Monica. Clay, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. No dirt. I don't want to be with her anymore. I'm scared. I'll spend time with you or Natsuki, not her. She's scary. I said it in like the last episode, but man, that girl's scary. Yuri's scary. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? Yeah, like I said earlier, people, get help. If you're in that situation, get help. Reach out to somebody. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. What happened to the calm, shy Yuri in Act 1? I missed that one. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing.
No. Disgusting.
Alright, definitely not gonna come with Yuri. Oh, that's scary. But the point is, you've been enabling her. Not on purpose. I just showed up. I'm not saying that it's your fault, though. Good. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. And for me. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony? A meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. What? Endless something of meaningless? Delete her. Okay, yep. Sorry, I don't know. I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining it. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Yes. Anything. Please help me. Okay, Monica. What do I need to do? I don't know. Thanks for my advice today. That's my advice for today. What is going on? Thanks for listening.
Oh no, I don't want to go with Yuri.
Please don't. No. Okay, please let me move on.
Yeah.
Not gonna let me go. I have been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. It's not for you. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. No, the music died. A wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Psychotic reading. Is this full of water? Oh, score, this has got water. Now, if y'all don't remind me, I'm gotta rehydrate because that was a lot. Yeah, is there any more? Nope. Okay. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Did you... What do you mean you took it out on my pen? Like you stole my pen and broke it, or... That is... A pen fell out of your bag yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I feel like I should not have touched the piece of paper. I feel like I shouldn't even have gone near it. I'm okay. What did I just... I didn't notice it had spots that were wet. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you did to my pen. You can keep it. I don't want it back. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Yes, we can. You can keep the poem, though. I don't want to keep it. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. What are you talking about? What? Ow. What is going on? Someone help Yuri. She needs help. She's struggling. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for that festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. Excuse me. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. You're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's a little bit more lively ever since Clay joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Sorry guys, I live on a farm and it's been a little cloudy today, and I keep looking out the window because I'm trying to see if it's shiny or not, and a few times it's looked like it was, but other than that, it's looked mostly cloudy. And I was told by my boss, my mother, that if it gets sunny, I gotta go let the goats out. At least I think that's what she told me. But that's my job, so I keep looking over there to see if it's sunny. And so far, that's why I left a little while earlier. But so far, it's just been mostly cloudy. And knowing my luck, it's gonna be I let him out, and then I come back in, and then 2 minutes later, it is pouring down rain. That's my luck. So, yeah, that's why I keep looking over there. It's not because I'm being held hostage. That would never happen. Mainly because if it was caught on a security camera, security guard would probably see it and go like, "What is that? Are they trying to kidnap him?" Like, they would not be willing. If they knocked me out, it would be very apparent what they were doing. Anyway, also, the picture of Sayori is still on back there. Hasn't left. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Do you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you can never want to leave. I want to leave. I don't want to be here. She is freaking me out. And you're on the fence. I don't know what that was earlier. So far, this is the only one I trust. This Pinkie Pie over here. I only trust her. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Clay? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Clay to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Clay joined. As for me, I like it better here than I do at home. That's not good. Why? See, it's clearly Natsuki has more problems than this one. Ignore. Help. I'm regretting picking Yuri. She is not the one that she once was. And Clay isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Dang. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Clay want to get more members too, right? Oh, no. I feel bad, but I still don't overall trust you, Monica. I don't trust the purple-haired one. She's scary. She's scaring me. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Clay, why did you even join this club? Because I couldn't progress the game. Terrible reasoning. What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Clay. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. No, Natsuki, please wait. Let's talk this out. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki! No! Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I almost said option. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Nobody would care if she killed herself.
Okay, calm down there, man. This is why I don't like you anymore. Crazy. What do they call it? Puta. In Spanish. Oh. Okay. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Clay? What do you want to get at from this? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. Uh-oh. It's getting sunny. Hold on. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Sorry for the interruption. I had to go do some stuff real quick. That's been solved. So now, let's continue. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Blood coming out of her eye. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. There is blood coming from her eye. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright? Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, but also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Excuse me. Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Clay? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Clay before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I will see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Clay, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. Why is it getting glitchy? I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as the president. And I really do care about you, you know? And I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Do you know what I mean? No. But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, no, not yet. No, stop it. Okay. Monica. Explanation. Anyway, Yuri's little figure thingy here. She now has cuts on her arm, I think. Yeah, her sleeve's pulled up and she's got cuts. Guys, if you're in Yuri's situation, or really any of these girls' situation, get some help. Don't let it grow. Just get some help. Alright, I think we're gonna stick to making some for Natsuki, because I'm getting scared of Yuri. What the? Little Monica thing jumped up. Sweet. Oh, it's only one now. Okay. Natsuki is pretty easy. You just gotta pick things that you know she likes, which is cooking, basically kid stuff. Yeah. Okay. Dance, kiss, Monica. Okay. Doki. There we go. See, she's easy. There, play. There we go. Summer. Jump. Family. There. Hi, Clay. I've been waiting for you. I have not been waiting for you. I don't want to be here. I wanted to go home. Are you ready to continue reading? No. I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's got into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. I am doing my best, okay? I am trying to be a good member of this club. To make quality YouTube videos. They're not quality, but I'm trying. So, Natsuki.
Nobody cares.
Okay.
Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something?
I'm with Natsuki. Dang. Okay. Wait, is it still like... Wow. Dang, okay, Yuri. Way to bully. Like, I thought you... Yeah, I'm with Natsuki. That... What? No, don't cry. No, don't cry, Natsuki. No, please don't cry. That was mean. Yuri, that was mean. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Clay, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Actually, change of plans. To heck with you two. I'm gonna go comfort Natsuki. Because you're being a word and you're being a word, and despite her usual temperament. She is not. Poor Natsuki. She's just trying. That's correct. Clay's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Monica, please help me. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can go do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Help me. No! Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Please don't come back. Go make your tea for the entire club. I'm scared of you. You are not friendly. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a water pitcher from the shelf, the kind of with a filter in it. It's the same as yesterday. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri helps me with the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. It's the same as last time. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, yep, okay. Okay. Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Nope, she says, okay, so you stay here. Won't take long. Put your hand, yep. Yep, and then to leave you again. No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay, sorry for misunderstanding. Yada, yada, yada. Alright. 10 minutes pass. Go help Natsuki. Why won't you let me just go help? None of this happened, even on the first run I did. So, this is new. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. It's like the music is coming from inside the club room. I start heading down the hall. Yep, still not gonna make that sound. Nope. Yep, and then we see Yuri. People get some help. Then all goes back. Oh! That scared the ever-loving heck out of me. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? It has. My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it's nothing really... I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, why is this happening? Everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So, I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. It's like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Clay, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? Okay. She always has been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around.
I'm not going crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can't we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us.
Oh, God.
We can stay here until the club ends.
I don't know if you guys can see it. You guys can hardly see it, but on here I can see it. A silhouette of a certain someone is starting to form. You guys can kind of see it.
And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody will interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Okay. That was a joke. That was a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange. But you wouldn't understand if you never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my whole collection. I've gotten them from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Clay. Now we don't have to be lonely anymore. And
Monica, hi Monica.
because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. No, not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Does that sound perfect?
No.
It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other.
Hi Monica.
And now we get to get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Clay? Well,
I'm scared. Natsuki! Help me. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I'm trying. She won't let me leave. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or anything, or president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I'll try, but she's scaring me. I've always wanted to try being friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Okay.
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Clay? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
Just Monica. Okay, just Monica. What the? What? Just Monica. Yeah, for that. For that. I don't know why, but I'm gonna drink water. I don't want to go talk to either of these two now. Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Clay. That was it? What the? She just said, don't say I didn't warn you, Clay. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Clay, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. No. Dude, you're too nice to me, Clay. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Excuse me, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even... Okay. I'm not gonna read that.
I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream.
You can have my poem too. I don't want your poem. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't read this.
Oh, what is the yellow? You're psychotic, girl. Get some help. Oh, God.
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you can tell, the poem is about. More importantly, I endowed it with my scent.
Oh, God. And we touched... My broski literally touched the pit. I don't know, I'd probably throw up.
See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the whole club?
I think I'm going to vomit. Yes, yes. A dream. I was staying over at a friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. I don't know. What? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Wait. Natsuki didn't even say anything. Yeah, because normally she says that something's weird. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is going to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Wow. Okay. That. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. You can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Okay, I don't have any. Go help. I feel bad for Natsuki. She's the only sane one here. I'm gonna go help her. Something to do. And what about Clay? Shut it, Yuri. You scare me. I don't want to be near you or Monica. Natsuki. These two are unsavable. You're probably the one that can be saved. I don't know. Clay's going to help me. Don't pull me into your own scheme. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but my task is laborious, enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would effing know. All you care about now is dragging Clay around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Clay decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Clay make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Clay, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your effing mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Scared. What? Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? No, I don't want to choose her. My mouse is going to her name. No. No. Click. Yeah! Oh. I picked Natsuki, not you. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you effing kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Clay for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Clay away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you ever considered killing yourself? No, this is not how you handle things. Neither it is for you guys. Get some help. No, Yuri, it would be beneficial to your mental health. It would not. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki up to the door. No, please. Hey, Clay. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Don't. Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Clay, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. What is this music? I don't want to be with you.
Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead.
No.
A whole day with just the two of us.
No.
Doesn't that sound wonderful?
No.
Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I don't stop breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I stopped. Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Clay. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you.
I am not.
It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Kay. Please, Clay. Just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I would even touch
With the pen I stole from you. You're disgusting.
I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect?
No.
Tell me, Clay. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
No. Oh. I said no, because you're crazy. No, God. I said no, because you're crazy. Oh my God. She has a smile on her face. I didn't mean for this to happen. You're crazy, and I don't want to be with you. Why is there a yen sign? I can't read what this says. Oh, there's a skip button. Okay. Might as well. God. Yuri, this is... Actually, I didn't like you. I didn't want this to happen. We're skipping. Evening? Are we just standing here? Looking at her dead corpse? Oh, the blood is, or whatever, is starting to dry. Oh my God, the light from her eyes is gone. Why is she still smiling? The life in her eyes is gone. That... Okay, at night. Okay. Yeah, life gone. Oh, cheeks are sunken in. Smile gone. Oh, the knife is now brown. Which, for those of you who don't know, that's what happens when blood dries. It turns brown. Yeah, all right, it's festival time. Whoa, you got here before me? I thought it... Ooh. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Clay, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Why do you act like that's a normal thing? Why are you laughing? Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the whole entire weekend, Clay? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from Natsuki's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should be only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? What the fudge? Where? Okay. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Clay. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Clay. Or do you actually go by Clay B or something? I mean, that is my name. I am Clay. Sup, girl? I can't flirt, so just laugh at me. Just laugh. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. I'm a boy. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? I do know that. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Monica, that was like a couple years ago when I downloaded this game. I don't remember what the description says. I watched Markiplier play this game, said, ooh, video idea. Or at the time I did. And then I forgot about it. Went through my Steam games, remembered about it, played it, forgot that I said I should make a video on this, remembered, and then made a video. That's what I'm doing now, and I'm finishing it. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. You talk like that's just on the normal. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? 6 months. Yeah, but it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's all true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Clay? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Clay. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world. Forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Clay. But now you're here. You're real. I am real. And you're wonderful. Thanks. You're all I need. You're crazy. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm so sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. While the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Clay. Happy to help. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I had met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Clay, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this from every day? Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Clay, will you go out with me? You seem like a nice girl, Monica. You really, really do. And the thing is, you crazy. But, and I would say yes, but then again, with all the, all the other things that happened, and, you guys get what I'm saying, but it's not me, it's you. That sounds awful. Alright, guys, I'm gonna say this right now. I will not drag this out any longer. I'm gonna say yes, because that's really all you can do. And now you guys personally can go and watch. I know she talks for like a while. Like, it's just endless, and then eventually she just repeats herself. That's essentially, because I know that happens. You talk to her, she yada yada yada, and then eventually it gets to the point she just starts repeating herself. So I'm not gonna make you guys wait that long. It's already been a long enough video. So I'm gonna hit yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Clay. And now, sorry, Monica, I'm going to break that. Because this is how you end the game. Okay, so she says it to you, but essentially what you do is either way, you go into the game files, and then you click on characters, and there's going to be one, which is her. And essentially what you do is you click her file, and you move it out. Close that, and then you come back to the game, and this happens. What's happening? Clay, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Clay. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me? Sorry. Did you delete me? I did. I'm sorry, Monica. The only way to end the game, though. How could you? How could you do this to me? I'm sorry. You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Yet you could have just made your own route. You did not have to do this. Everything. I loved you so much, Clay. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? That's not what I want. I want to end the... What? I feel bad. Watch me suffer. Gus is getting off the recliner. Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? Hold on. Okay. Looking where the dog went. You win. You killed everyone. I didn't kill anyone. I showed up. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. You know, right? No, I'm just joking. Clay, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I did my best, man. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind, Clay. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I love them all, and I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Oh! She restarted the game. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. What the... Monika's gone! It's just Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri. I still don't like you, Yuri. You scare me. New game? It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Clay. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked that habit up once again, or whatever. Are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walk to school every day. Well, yeah. Sayori, it is good to have you back. It is good to see Sayori again. We got the coined one back, the kindest one. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Clay, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient and you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize in a way, I envy her. When Sarah puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's almost over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs. A section of this school I rarely visit, being generally used but for third year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Clay? What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Huh? So you're the Clay that Sarah is always talking about. Natsuki. Yuri. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Clay. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. Nice to meet both of you. I can't read. I look forward to working with you. Working? Clay, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can officially become an officially recognized club. Yeah, I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Yoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Gus, Gus, do you want to be a part of the end of the game? No? That a no? Oh, that is a formal no. Okay. Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Hi, Gussie. Gus is gonna be part of the ending of the game. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. I think I read most of it. So cute. Wow, look at those. Oh, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sari grabs one first and then I follow. It's delicious. Sari talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I think that was right. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
What are you doing, Gus? That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I guess I didn't finish reading that. Yeah, great. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Clay, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It's like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious, by the way her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, the first thing you said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So, if Clay wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Personally, I don't know what that is, so... I don't know. Natsuki, I couldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. When you agree, Clay, maybe, sensing the tension, Sari jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other little by little. Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't know, I was never in a club. I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that makes two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri... Uh-oh. You in trouble. I have to read manga. She looks so offended. I still don't like you, Yuri, but yeah. Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, she is. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sari, shut up. I'll show you some manga there, too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Clay. You think so? Well, Everyone seems to get along a little bit better with you around, Sayori. I said that. I read that on don't worry about my error.
Aw, Clay. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're going to make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is going to be so much fun. Hey, Clay.
Why did the music die? Why? Why?
I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica.
Sayori, you were supposed to be the good one. Now it's only Natsuki, the only trustworthy one.
That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Clay. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore.
It's just us now. And you make me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever.
No. There's a no. Okay. Oh!
What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him. Monica, it's Monica.
Who? It hurts.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Clay. Goodbye, Literature Club. It's Monica. I can't read that. Hello? Who are you? I don't know who you are.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me.
Monica?
So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Okay. I know what this is. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this for a second.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the literature club. I finally understand the literature club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Guys, that is where the game it ends. It's the end of the game. We beat it. We're done. But yeah, that I don't know what to say. It's an old game. I think it came out like 2017 or something like that. But man, it is a good game. I'll admit that. But and I know that there was like a plus that version that came out, but I thought when I first saw it, I thought might as well. But after looking into it, it's just the same game, basically, with added features to it, and made for consoles. That's about it. And I know there's like some hidden secrets on it. You can go watch Game Theory on that part though, if you want to look at that, because it basically just gives more into the world of Doki Doki. That's all DDLC Plus does. It doesn't do much for really anything, and it not, at least to me. Maybe I'll change my mind later on down the road, but it doesn't. Like, there's no. When I'm trying to put this, there's no. Okay, another one of my buddies is playing Steam, but anyway, it's not really worth it. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll just come back to it if I have to. Maybe I'll do like. I'll record all the. We're almost done. I'll record my playing of it, and then I'll just like narrate over it. But otherwise, there's not really much point into it. But otherwise, that's about it. And I just want to let you know real quick before we do end the video that I'm going to start trying to record on a weekly basis. I'm going to, instead of just recording every once in a while, I'm going to try to do it on a more schedule so I can get more videos out. So I can make this more than really just a kind of a waste of time. Because I do want this to be a genuine thing. But that's basically all I got. So that's it. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this series. If you like watching my channel, if you like watching my channel and you want to stick around, hit the subscribe button. But if you don't and you just wanted to come and stop by, hi. It was great having you along for the ride. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here, and I hope to see you all in the next one. And remember, drink water. But anyway, later guys.